Yeah, peoples. Obviously, I came across this video. Innit, like maybe I think yesterday. Came up on my For You page, and I thought if I'm gonna watch it anyways, why not watch it here, innit? So we're just gonna have a little listen to it, see what he's saying, see what happened, see what he's talking about, and kind of give my own personal commentary on it. Car, I don't think I've ever heard, from what I've heard so far, I don't think I've ever heard anybody in a type of situation like this, or even seen something like this happen. Yeah, I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say it's just an American thing, but this is quite rare in my occasion, anyways. But yeah, gonna have a listen to it, see what he's saying. So if you like the video, like it, share it. Again, you send it to your peoples. We can get more commentary in as well. But tune into this one.
Alright, story time about how I got set up, shot, my homeboy died, and it was the night of my homeboy funeral. So, boom, we leave the funeral. Now, we go back to my crib, and who I've dealt with multiple times, and she just kept blowing my phone up. So I'm like, it's weird, cause I ain't talked to her in a long time, but I'm like, I know what she want. You feel what I'm saying? So she come over there, right? Now, this is where it got weird. She don't drive, so I always either pick her up or I Uber her. So this one particular night, she drove. So she say. So boom, everything normal. She come in the house. My homeboy.
Let me just say off of that. Yeah, it's probably the first red flag. If you know she don't drive, clearly, like you said, you've been dealing with her for a while. So first thing you know about people, obviously not everyone does it, but if you're communicating with people that you know, you're gonna want to know, like, raw, do you have a license for a tete? They either do or they don't. Even if they do, you know of the person. I'm sure you got them on social, so you can somewhat see their social status, how they're living their life, whether they're gonna even be able to afford a car, shit like that. So, like me, for example, hypothetically speaking, if I was dealing with a girl and I'm thinking like, raw, I've never seen her driving, it's always a cab thing or a TFL. If she tells me out of nowhere one time she's just pulling up in a whip, I'm obviously gonna be like, raw, you get a bit taken aback because from my current knowledge, you're not a driver, bro. Like, what's going on?
Homeboy on the couch. So then she proceeds to say, I'm hungry. So, if she hungry, of course I'ma feed her. So boom. We go to McDonald's. Well, before we even get to McDonald's, we get in the car. So I felt strange. So I'm like, what car did you drive? Like, where did you park at? Because they tow around here. They don't tow. But still. So she pointed at the neighbor's car.
On top of that, though.
So me, I'm never home for real. So, like, I don't know who cars who, this, that, and the third. So my thing is, I'm like, hey, I done seen this car a bunch of times. But I wasn't too sure because I ain't never home. So, all right, cool. She's in the car. I say, hold on. Let me go upstairs. I got to grab some money. I didn't go grab money. I went and switched my gun to a bigger gun. Boom. Red flag. When I knew I had to switch the gun, I should have been like, all right, shorty, you got to go. So, boom. I go upstairs, switch my gun, come back to the car. Part 2 coming. All right. Story time about how I got set up, shot. My homeboy died, and it was the same night as my other homeboy funeral. So, boom. I switch the gun, we get in the car. She just texting. So I'm like, she texting a lot, but it's like, I noticed it like every time we go to like a stop sign, a light, she sent a text. So it's like, all right, it's the whole time what she doing is, she letting us know you know what I mean? Letting us know where we at, type shit. So boom. We get back to the crib. So where I was staying at, you gotta go upstairs, then you gotta go to the door. One of those complexes. So we get out the car. I'm looking around, because I'm like, all right, something ain't right. Cool. So my mind like, man, shoot this bitch. Well, maybe I'm just paranoid, you feel what I'm saying? So I get upstairs and walking up the steps. I heard, yeah, you know what it is.
Damn.
Right? So boom. I'm thinking like, it's my homeboy that's in the house. I'm thinking he joking. So cool. I heard, oh, you think I'm playing? So I said, oh. I turn around. Boom. It's 4 niggas. Gun up. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. This shit real. So I say,
Now, on the cheating though, like, this one's here to the viewers. What are you doing in that situation? Get me? Boys and girls, I don't discriminate. So what are you doing in that situation? Me personally, get me, man, looking into my matrix shit. Like, obviously, God forbid, man, I might go that day. But, actually, depends what I got on me, to be honest, car. Certain times, there's nothing wrong with, obviously, I ain't never been robbed, get me, by the grace of God. But it's like, if it's your phone, yeah, even when I hear situations that happen to other people, it's like, you're not a billionaire, you're not a millionaire making plays off this phone specifically. Even if you are, you got all your backups and keys, passwords logged somewhere, isn't it? So if somebody wants your phone, get them your phone, bro. Don't risk your life. Your phone is not worth more than you. You get? It's a asset. Like, your phone is, it's a product, bro. You know how many phones they print every single minute? Losing your phone is not worth your life, bro. So if you're in a predicament like that, I'll 100% say just give your phone up so you can keep your life. Maybe later on you can get it back or whatever. Just don't risk yourself for that. In this aspect, this case, the only thing you should really be taking from this is linking females online, bro. Like, I get it. Certain man, they even have that privilege. Certain man don't have the privilege to even be able to communicate with girls online. That's fair. But for the man that do, that's what I'm talking to. You don't need to be linking girls online, bro. Especially if you don't know who they are, where they're from. You don't know nothing about these girls, fam. That's why you see people that go link with a person and then it's a man. He's 56 years old and he's overweight. You don't want to be putting yourself in them predicaments. There's a lot of things like, bro, step out there, just see the world. You can meet people in real life. The online thing is what's going to get people in this predicaments here. And you don't want that, big man. Yeah?
Hey, damn, y'all got me. I look, buddies ain't had no mask on, like a dumbass. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got a Drake. That's a big gun. So it's for them. So I'm like, all right. I can just knock two of these niggas, but the other two gonna find me the fuck up. So boom. They like, hey, where the money at? So my homeboy in the house, I'm like, damn, I know this nigga in the house. So cool. This the bad part. My homeboy was a heavy-set nigga, so he had this, like, whatever you call it, narcolepsy, where you could just go to sleep at any time. He in the house, sleep on the couch. So, boom, I'm like, I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to yell, thinking like, all right, buddy gonna hear me. And I mean, come help me type shit. So, boom. The moment I turn around, and I'm like, damn, y'all got me. She says, oh, raises her hand. Them niggas split like the Red Sea, and she walked right on down, and I ain't see her no more. So boom, they like, oh, don't tell me I didn't come here for nothing. I ain't coming for nothing. So I'm like, bro, ain't nothing here, bro, ain't nothing here, and I'm just being louder and louder and louder, thinking my homeboy gonna hear me. So boom, next thing I know, I hear, bah, bah, bah. I'm standing up. I'm like, what the fuck? I dropped. Part 3. All right.
But yeah, before I go into part 3, the crazy thing about that, like, getting shot, because obviously here in London, it happens, but it doesn't happen as often as it happens in certain states in America and in certain cities even. So, just a thought, like, raw. 1 second you're standing, you're hearing bare popping sounds, the next minute, like, you go into shock straight away, so your body doesn't have enough time to even analyze or know what happened. Next thing you know, you're laying on the floor. I just think that's mad still.
Bad one, I should slim, not shady. Are you trying to carry my baby? Fall in love with the walkers, rate me. How you been sleeping lately? 4-4 got no safety watch. Things flat like smacking the 80s. I attack that like Brock and a sweet one.